In this video, we're going to be showing y'all the best blitz in Madden 25 right now, and it's not just going to be your regular old mid blitz. It's just going to be sending 4 guys. You're going to be able to do this out of a man coverage, and also I think the better blitz, which is going to be the nickel dog 3 buzz. So make sure you pay attention when we actually talk about this specific defense. You can also do this with a Tampa 2, but the nickel dog is going to be a better coverage. So let's go ahead and jump into the practice field and show y'all how we set these blitzes up. All right, first I want to talk about the cover 3 blitz because I think this is the better blitz overall, and you have better coverage. Now, I just want to show you real quick. It might not happen the first time we do it, but sometimes you don't even have to make any adjustments and you still get the A-gap pressure. I don't know what it is about the way that the linemen and the linebackers are lined up, but sometimes he'll shoot straight through the gap. So what I would do is user the slot cornerback, which is the guy blitzing. Put your fastest available cornerback because this is the guy you're going to be running around with. But I'm going to show you no adjustments, and sometimes he will get in. It's not super consistent. Like right there, he got kind of nudged a little bit, but he still got through. But I want to show you that there's sometimes he's just going to get in without just being touched at all, and there's no adjustments to the play. Again, I'm not touching any adjustments. Right there, look, he got right in, untouched. So sometimes that will happen, and you don't even have to set up any adjustments. Now, obviously, you're going to start going against people that are going to ID him. And this blitz isn't as like super consistent, but it gets a lot of sheds. Like let's say you have some guys with abilities to get to the quarterback, 100% this blitz will be that much better. But what you're going to do is make sure you blitz to the inside with the D lineman, and then you're going to have to reset your lineman to hard flats. I would put hard flats because if you're trying to put curl flats, you're not going to get anybody playing the flats whatsoever. So it's going to look something like this. Again, you're not always going to get pressure, but you will get a gap. And look at the sheds right there. Number 90 didn't even really get blocked. It was just a lot of collision between him and his own teammates. So again, and it's not, I didn't mean to do that. Let's go ahead and pinch them back. And it's not hard to do the individual adjustments. Just learn how to put your linebackers or your D line on flats like this. And they actually play the flats better than DB sometimes, because they actually go straight to the flats and not back up 15 yards. Again, not always gonna get through, but you're gonna get a lot of sheds, and it's crazy because it usually happens on third downs, and that's usually when you need it. And you can move this guy wherever you want. You don't have to have him right there. You could put him on the line like this, maybe help out and help them get a little bit more confusion. But right there, look, like that's gonna make a user back up. It's gonna make your whoever you're going against, they're gonna want to back up, and then you can go further than that. So the way I like to set this up is go ahead and put your hard flats, and I like to press. You can even show blitz, so you can bring your safeties up just in case they're running it. So you can do something like this and then go ahead and guess pass, especially if it's a passing situation. And you're gonna see that we're gonna get some sheds. Like right there, he got right in untouched. So yeah, I definitely think this is one of the better blitzes in the game right now, because you have a full cover 3 and it's just a 4-man blitz. So this is what it looks like with the zone. And obviously, yes, they can block the running back, but that's less people for you to cover. And again, we have a full cover 3 out there. So you have a lot of coverage, and you're only sending 4 guys. And then from here, you can mix it up. Like if you wanted to, and they started running with your quarterback, you can do something like this, where you put a quarterback spy and still send that blitz. Sometimes even this will still get pressure because of just the collision. But you do have somebody to trail the quarterback if they're trying to run it out, because they know that you're sending that pressure up the middle. So there's just different things you can mix up with this cover 3. But overall, one of the better blitzes in the game. But let's go ahead and show you how to set up the man blitz. All right, real quick before we get into the man blitz, I do want to talk about this in the coaching adjustments. Make sure you do change this by overall and put this on conservative. If you're going against a fast team and you do have fast DBs, you can put this by speed. But for the most part, make sure you do put this by overall. Let's also go ahead and talk about the personnel on the field with your linebackers and your D-line. Your middle guys right here, you can put safeties, but the Ravens have some extra good fast linebackers. I think both of these guys are 90+ speed. The Ravens are damn near perfect for this mid blitz. But if you have some good backup safeties with some decent speed, you could put them right here at this middle position. Your outside guys, they're going to be your best zone coverage linebackers with speed. Again, the Ravens are perfect for this because we got some extra leftover linebacker, not leftover because Roquan's not leftover, but and also if they have abilities like Roquan, that just makes it even better. I would put him on the outside, and because he's going to help with those flats, even if they make a catch by him and he makes that tackle, he will knock it out. And again, this is what makes the Ravens perfect, because when we run that cover 3, Kyle Hamilton also has mid zone KO. So even if they make a tackle in the middle of the field and he's right there and makes that tackle, he's probably going to knock it out. But now let's go ahead and talk about the man blitz. So I'm going to show you what it looks like when you actually send everybody. So we can just pinch the whole D line and have everybody blitz to the inside. You're going to use whoever's guarding the running back. Go ahead and guess pass, shade if you want to. I wouldn't recommend shading if you don't know which way they're going to be favoring. But let me just go ahead and show you what this looks like. You can get pressure up the middle and to the side. Quick flat, that's probably all they're going to be able to hit you with. They're not going to have a lot of time to get the ball off. Normally I would save the all-out blitz for like a 3rd and long or maybe a 4th and long. But other than that, I wouldn't do it like on a 1st or 2nd down. But you're still going to get really good pressure. You can get that 8-gap pressure, and then you're automatically going to get pressure off the edge. It's going to happen no matter what. They have to block the middle of the field. But now let's show you how we can actually shut down that flat they're throwing there. So you're going to go ahead and blitz to the inside and then put your hard flats out there. Guess pass. Unless it's not a passing situation, do not guess pass. But then this is what it's going to look like right here. And now we have the hard flats, and we should still get some decent pressure. Like you look at the sheds, this makes the disengages that much better. And now you see he couldn't throw it to the flat, and it's very simple. You blitz to the inside. It's 1 adjustment, blitz it to the inside, and then 2 adjustments, put in on hard flats. That's all it is. And we're pretty much locked down right here, and we're getting some decent pressure. If you're worried about using the guy that's on the running back, and you're just not good at following the running back, by all means let him do it, and you can actually play the flat. If there's nobody on this flat or you're not worried about it, look how he just got in right there in the middle. You can use one of the guys on the flats. You don't have to use whoever's guarding the running back, but I would recommend bringing them down a little bit. So it'll be something like this. If you're worried about that, go ahead and get past. And again, if maybe there's not even anybody going to that flat, you can bring the guy over here and help. But there you go right there. Look, Roquan knocked it out with his mid-zone KO. It does activate even on the flat. As long as he's on a zone coverage, it will activate. All right, I do want to show y'all that you can also do this with the cover 2. This would be perfect for like tight formations, somewhat bunch formations too, but you do got to worry about corner routes. So I do wanted to show y'all that you can still do this though. First, I want to show you can do the all-out blitz. So it'll look like this. You got to blitz your linebackers and then blitz the D-line in. And you will use the middle of the field. I would recommend probably showing blitz to bring my safeties down like this, just to give me a little bit more help off rip. But this is what it would look like. You're just going to have to pick up probably where the bunch is at, and that'll probably throw your opponent off, and they really wouldn't know what to do and make them panic, kind of like the computer did right there. Now, if you want to do a full-on cover 2 look, so you're going to blitz your linebackers, and you're going to blitz the D-line in, and then what you're going to do is put your 2 outside guys on vert hooks like this. So now you have some extra help, and sometimes you'll still get that engage in the middle of the field. Let me see. Sometimes the linebackers will crisscross like this, and it actually makes the blitz a lot better. It just depends. In practice mode, it's a little bit different. When you do that in game, they will always do that. But sometimes in practice mode, they'll blitz in the middle or they'll crisscross. And this actually gives you better engages or disengages sometimes. Let's see what happens right here. Let's see if we get one. But yeah, like it just creates a lot of confusion. And those are just little things you're going to have to worry about. This is why I say the cover 3 is a little bit better, but I did want to show you that you could run this out of a cover 2. Let's see if we can get a good one where we actually get a disengage. Blitz them to the inside. Put these guys on vert hooks. And you don't have to put these outside guys on vert hooks. You can do whatever you want with them. You can man them up. You can put them on. Actually, you know what? You can actually do a double Mabel. So you could do this. And you could put your crow flats at 0 and your cloud flats at like 30. So you have like a double Mabel look. You can actually do that. And let's see if we get some disengage right here though with the inside guys. Like right there, okay, we had that one guy get right in. He did actually end up getting picked up, but that is going to make your opponent panic a little bit. But at the end of the day, I would say the cover 3 is the best, and then maybe mixing in the man coverage with the hard flats. But y'all got to give this defense a try. It has been going crazy in Madden 25 right now.